telling you.
Synthetic dreams in my bloodstream pumping. Gravity fed, my soul keeps jumping. Six-step sharp cut deep like a fang. Lost in the echoes, my own voice rang. Pill popping stars, I'm on interstellar vibes. Drums hit clean, but my brain feel fried. Drift, drift, sink, sink, blank, blank sky. Neon abyss, where we drown, where we drift. Ay, ay, fall in a loop, no escape, just this, yeah. And all they twist, life a glitch, hit or miss, yeah. Neon abyss, neon abyss.
Oh yeah, with Aura, was it his mic doesn't work.
I got a cramp in VR chat, bro. This dude about to get an NBA level injury.
I've seen a lot, I've seen a lot, zooming through the void, starship on tilt. Drip so cold, make a comet feel guilt. Hollow tips whisper to the black hole's rim. Came from the dirt, not a cosmos swim.
Ice on my wrist, nebula, frostbite. Shadows in the dark, watch them creep at night. Speaking in codes, binary, my slang. Asteroid chain, let it hang, let it bang.
Gotta let it bounce, gotta let it bounce. 808 shake, planets out they house. Gotta let it bounce, gotta let it bounce. Catch me in the stars, stacking large amounts.
Distorted bass, feel it in my chest. Sin step sharp, pierce through the rest. Minimal chords, keep it clean, no mess. Mumble through the pain, racetrack finesse.
Spacesuit dripping, no oxygen needed. Dream so big, Saturn's ring, I exceeded. Time warp vision, future on repeat. Loop so hypnotic, can't feel the feet.
Bounce through the void, boy, and I'm gone. Distorted echoes, my song. Solar flare low, they spawn. Tragedy endless, I'm strong.
Now in hindsight, I never came for the limelight. I shine bright when I train through the night. You can feel the passion on the page when I write, and keep the rubber to the road when I'm back on the bike. Weave, double jab, step, throw a hook from the right, and got a mean uppercut that'll change your underbite. Shout out to PE, but you better believe the hype. Championship on my shoulder with veteran battle stripes. Progressing through the sweat, you can check my genotype. Now how bad do you want it? No need to moan and gripe. You've been waiting for this moment for pretty much all your life. For the people in the back, I rewind to say it twice. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. Yo, they ask me why we do it. It's just the thrill of the fight. Stay true and committed to it. Just the thrill of the fight. Round for round, pound for pound. It's just the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. Then they ask me why we do it. It's just the thrill of the fight. Stay down and committed to it. Just the thrill of the fight. Round for round, pound for pound. It's the thrill of the fight. Hey yo, purposely we work to be past what they can see. Leave your mind occupied with limited vacancy. Keep your eyes on the prize, no pause in the destiny. With a side of hard work, smell success in the breeze. You decide to order hands and I'ma ship it for free. I got a spicy 3-piece that'll buckle your knees. Rope a dope to the floor like you're looking for keys. Understand the application of the bob and the weave. Affirmations on the wall, train, trust and believe. Stay sharpening my steel, wet stones on my team. So ferocious on the bag that we loosen the seams. Yo, go ahead and ring the bell to my opponent's sweet dreams. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. Yo, they ask me why we do it. It's just the thrill of the fight. Stay true and committed to it. It's just the thrill of the fight. Round for round, pound for pound. It's just the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. Then they ask me why we do it. It's just the thrill of the fight. Stay down and committed to it. Just the thrill of the fight. Round for round, pound for pound. It's the thrill of the fight. Hey yo, raise the intensity. Spirit of a champion. God of love gladiator. Step into the pantheon. Switching up the stance now. Recognize the southpaw. And doing through the dance. Bigger bite from the underdog. So give it all that you got. And leave it all on the block. Check the tail of the tape. When ain't no way we gon' stop. Correcting all the mistakes until we reaching the top. We up before day breaks and never asking for props. Jump a rope in the rain is like connecting the dots. Watching most of the greats and only counting the shots. Put some gas on this flame cause it's about to get hot. Hot, hot, and say it with me. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. Yo, they ask me why we do it. It's just the thrill of the fight. Stay true and committed to it. Just the thrill of the fight. Round for round, pound for pound. It's just the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the thrill of the fight. Then they ask me why we do it. It's just the thrill of the fight. Stay down and committed to it. Just the thrill of the fight. Round for round, pound for pound. It's the thrill of the fight. Raise the intensity, spirit of a champion. God of glove gladiator, step into the pantheon.
Yeah. Hey, 808 thumping, hearts get jumping, waves in the sky, brain malfunction, zone out the function, drip like a faucet, I'm spilling the ocean, lit up my vision, my thoughts move in slow motion, sub-bass growling and speaking in tongues, come for the future, I'm chewing on crumbs, whipping my head, time bends in a spiral, lost in the neon, my mind going viral, neon abyss, where we drown, where we drift, falling in loop, no escape, just this, hypnotic twist, life a glitch, hit or miss, neon abyss, synthetic dreams in my bloodstream pumping, gravity fed, my soul keep jumping, sin step sharp, cut deep like a fang, lost in the echoes, my own voice rang, pill popping stars, I'm on interstellar vibes, drums hit clean, but my brain feel fried. Drift, sink, blank screen. Neon abyss, where we drown, where we drift, falling in loop, no escape, just this, hypnotic twist, life a glitch, toy starship on tilt. Drip so cold, make a comet feel guilt. Hollow tips whisper to the black hole's rim. Came from the dirt, not a cosmos swim.
Ice on my wrist, nebula, frostbite. Shadows in the dark, watch them creep at night. Speaking in codes, binary my slang. Asteroid chain, let it hang, let it bang.
Gotta let it bounce, gotta let it bounce. 808 shake, planets out they house. Gotta let it bounce, gotta let it bounce. Catch me in the stars, stacking large amounts.
Distorted bass, feel it in my chest. Sense step sharp, pierce through the rest. Minimal chords, keep it clean, no mess. Mumble through the paint, racetrack finesse.
Spacesuit dripping, no oxygen needed. Dream so big, Saturn's ring, I exceeded. Time warp vision, future on repeat. Loose so hypnotic, can't feel the feet.
Bounce to the vibe, oh yeah, not gone. Distorted echoes, my song. Solar flare low, they spawn. Tragedy endless, I'm strong.
Would there be any team to give RSVR a run for their money next season? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to UBAE Season 1. We are here for day one of week one. It has been one hell of a journey that led up to this very moment, but unfortunately, we have some sad news. You know, a lot has just went down in the past 24 hours, as many of y'all just saw. Ignore what just happened there with me getting out my seat. But Team RAGTAGs could not make it. They don't have enough starters to face off against Team SHEATH Elite, which automatically gives Team RAGTAGs the forfeit loss, giving Team SHEATH the win. But another news, another more unfortunate news just went down. Team Muds does not have 3 starters in time as well too, which is honestly just, you know, we're going through so much today. And, you know, Team Muds are actually taking a loss, an automatic loss from the forfeit, you know, not having enough starters. But Team Muds and Team KAGE will be running an exhibition bout. We will be having fights go on, but KAGE will be taking the win no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host and commentator 1HP, and I have these gentlemen to my left and right who want to introduce themselves first here.
I'm Bingling. I was one of the commentators of the UBA, and yeah, this is some unfortunate news, but that exhibition bout is probably going to bring back some life to this opener for UBAE Season 1.
Oh, they couldn't hear you, Aura. But, you know, we just got to talk about the two dropouts. You know, what could have been? We had two fire matchups lined up, Muds versus KAGE, and then right after, SHEATH Elite versus Team RAGTAGs. I was really looking forward to SHEATH Elite versus Team RAGTAGs. You know, that press conference, Pablo was getting jumped. He was getting jumped hella, but unfortunately, he cannot be able to fight. What are y'all's thoughts on these dropouts in these matchups that could have been happening?
I mean, we look at Team SHEATH Elite, they have like probably the best team in the whole entire business right now, if I had to say so myself. I'm even part of a team, and I'm saying that they have the best built team right now. And we could have seen an underdog pick with Team Muds coming out of nowhere and just taking them out. I mean, it really sucks that that match could have happened. And then also as well with the other teams that fell out, and was it with the, you know, the people not being able to show up. It really sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, stuff happens, you know.
What is your thoughts on that too, Aura? What are the matchups you wanted to see? What were you really looking forward to today before those two unfortunate dropouts? Can they hear you? I'll translate for you. I'll translate. I'm a specialty in butter language, y'all. Or what do you have to say? I'm looking forward to just the most technical fights that are going to be going down tonight. I believe that's what he's saying. I'm very not fluid in butter language. What does he say, sir? It has been some unfortunate events, but it's not how we start. It's how we finish. That's
Exactly.
okay, I'm understanding this. There we go. But, you know, let's go ahead and just take a second and a moment to go ahead and talk about the official sponsor of UBAE Season 1, SHEATH Underwear, Underwear of Legends. Make sure to use code SHEATH UBA30 for 30% off. SHEATH has chimed in $2,000 to officially back the Kickstarter as well. So everyone, SHEATH in the chat, we need love and support for that one. But I'm still heartbroken over what could have been with Team Muds and KAGE and Team SHEATH versus Team RAGTAGs. I can't get over this at all.
Yeah, it really sucks, man. I mean, Team RAGTAGs, like I said before, to take out like probably the #1 team on the roster right now, that would have been so big for them, and that probably would have proved for them to be the #1 team to continue and keep on going and through the you know, the season, and it would have been so big for them. But it really sucks that they couldn't have their moment this evening.
And what do you we're about to go ahead and take a closer look though at what could have been Team Muds, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and take that look. Now, what happened to your skin?
You know,
Now, what has life been like, you know, living in this house? You've been here for 2 weeks. You've been training hard. How's that been like?
Hasn't been like the best cooking, but I guess you gotta eat what you gotta eat to succeed, I guess. Toilet got clogged a couple times, but other than that, you know, just been getting to work at elevation and improving the cardio, which is needed to succeed in a room scale play space. I think we beat a good chunk of those teams. I think we can secure a spot in the playoffs at least.
yeah, I think for this tournament, we're just going to go out there and be able to outdraft every other team. It worked for me during the Winter Cup. I got every matchup that I wanted every single time. So I'm going to apply that to this tournament and get the win.
Who I want the most. You know, Sage was my very first UBA loss, so that would be nice to get back. And Pester is my most recent draw, so that would also be nice to get back. They're both really good fights. They're fun to fight. What I predict for the fights is they're going to be wars. They're not going to be easy, but at the end of the night, all three of their fighters are going to be sleeping. And it is what it is. It's just how it's going to go.
None of these teams can handle me. None of these teams can handle the team. And I mean, after I whoop all these teams, Rotown, I'm coming for that belt for you. I told you I was going to come for you after I whoop Bing. I told you they needed something to prove. I proved it, and I'm going to prove to you that you're not that good. And I'm going to whoop you March 28th.
I don't see anyone out there that could outdraft me or come up with plans to beat us. They might get us in an individual fight, but across a best of 5, you're not going to outdraft me.
Oh my God, what could have been T-Muz versus 5 grade Kage? I was really looking forward to this matchup. I genuinely felt like Tomato would have surprised many people up on this stage. And there's just, you know, a lot that could have went down. Being an Angel, what do y'all think about T-Muz? Do y'all think there would have been any, you know, surprises, any upsets of the season going on?
I want to move on with what you were just saying with Mato. I mean, he's been just like on an insane run in the UBA, and he's making all these upsets come into fruition, and it's all been dominant so far on this streak that he's on. And he might have had the chance to do the same exact thing in this tournament and prove everyone wrong, like he's been doing on this 6-fight streak that he is going on into this BMF championship here soon.
What are your thoughts, Angel?
Yeah, so I want to add on to that. Of course, the momentum Tomato's been riding has been insane, especially in his past recent fights. He absolutely curb stomped Bingling's skull into the ground. But I do want to highlight some of the other people on Team Mud's roster. Dirtiest Jordan and Galf are both like 40 years old, so obviously they got the experience. I think they would have managed very well in the matchups that they had, and they could have competed in very good matchups. Unfortunately, it's not gonna happen though.
You know, we talked about upset fighters, but honestly, one of the most dark horse, you know, the dark horse team across the roster, I believe, would have to be Team Ring Reapers. I feel like Ring Reapers would make it to the playoffs. I feel like they have the most solid chance, actually, to get through the, you know, all of the teams. What do y'all think so far about that? Is there any dark horses or underdog teams that you feel like genuinely could get out there and put on some work?
I think also Ring Reapers, but I think another underdog pick, I would say my team myself. I feel like I'm a part of UKFC Unks. I came in here on short notice, and I think we're being a little bit, you know, thrown into the dark side, or like just like in the shadows, like they're forgetting about us. We have crafty things in our arsenal that we're going to bring out tomorrow night, and we're going to be able to show a big show for the UBA Season 1.
Very well said, but let's just go ahead and get into the predictions of T-Muz versus Kage. Kage did automatically take the win due to T-Muz forfeiting from no fighter availability, but ladies and gentlemen, that fight will still go on in an exhibition bout, and we just got to get into the predictions. You know, you look at Team Kage, you look at T-Muz, the most important thing is who is available, and honestly, I feel like I might be leaning towards Kage, because I feel like the only fighter available to fight for T-Muz will be Mr. Mud himself, Oavoid. What are y'all thoughts about these predictions?
I mean, Oavoid, I mean, he is a short, stocky man, and he is able to put down anyone. We saw in the Winter Cup, similar event to this, where he was put there against a champion, the light heavyweight champion of the UBA, and he was able to drop him in like one punch. That was insane. In like the first exchange, he has some of the most insane power I think I've ever seen in a lightweight. He could put down whoever you put in there with him if he gets the right shot, and I mean, that's the man for the team.
But before we head into the battle room, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to back the Kickstarter today if you want to fund purely UBAE Season 1, or join the Patreon below to support us in general. Tier 1 starting with $5, Tier 2 $10, and Tier 3 $25. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the battle room after this short ad break.
Cap Rhymer.
The battle room. Oh, y'all can see Kage sitting right there, and I wonder who Kage's pick will be. You can see him thinking hard about this. I wonder who was available though. I saw Jester in there. I see Sage. I see plenty of fighters that are here. They might come out swinging hard, but being an Angel and Aura, what are y'all thinking Kage will come out first with?
I mean, with Kage, like you said, I think that Jester pick is right there for him. I think to start off strong, you start off with a legend, you know what I'm saying? A legend that has the reach and that could put all those strikes in everyone's face. I think the perfect pick here would be Jester to start off.
Yeah, I would have to agree entirely. I think Jester is what I predict he'll go with straight away. He's very well rounded, and I think he gives any fighter a hard time. So that I think that would be a smart pick for Team KAGE first.
But looks like Team KAGE, Mr. KAGE himself, has selected the first fighter to get up in there. Who's his first pick? Who's his first pick? And it is Sage. He has picked Sage to step in there. And oh my God. And we transition forward onto Team Muds. Who's Mr. Fishmonger gonna pick to go up against Sage? You know, that is a strong choice. You know, Sage is a former middleweight champion and light heavyweight champion. That is a strong pick right there. But again, we have to see who is available on Team Muds.
I think it might be the man, the myth, the legend, Void. He might be going up here soon. And hey, like I said before, he has knocked down light heavyweights before, like Nakota, in events like this, exactly events like this. So we'll see if he could maybe pull off the upset if that is the choice here.
But it looks like Golf is not here, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what that means automatically. Avoid Mr. Mud himself representing Team Muds is going to be stepping in there to face off against Sage in this exhibition bout. I cannot wait for this one. I wonder what Avoid and Sage is going to look like. They're going to go out there swinging. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, what is y'all's prediction in the chat?
This is going to be a scrap, bro. Like an Void.
You out now, you really my big. Go pound for pound, you don't want get hit. By left and right, this jab go hit. Yeah, I just be grinding every day, can't catch
My apologies there, ladies and gentlemen. Slight delay right there. But both fighters have the code set into their DMs. We're gonna be seeing them shortly into lobby. And you know, did you already went through the prediction, Bingling, for Avoid and Sage?
No, I did not, but was it? I think we have a clear underdog. I have to say, unfortunately, I think the underdog is obviously Avoid, but I still think that Avoid, like I said, he has that power, man. I think he could change any fight within just one strike that could land on the chin. But what is it? I'd have to go with Sage. I believe he's just more well-rounded. I think he just knows how to mix into strikes a little bit better. He has more speed. The shot selection is there for him almost all the time. I'm gonna have to go with Sage.
What about you, Angel? You seem to know these fighters really well.
Yeah, so I would have to agree here. I'm back in the former 2-division champion, Sage. I think he's more experienced at a higher level than Avoid is. Although I do give Avoid a lot of credit, he pretty much goes in there and can scrap with anybody, even anyone in his division. But I think Sage is too technically sound. I think he'll get it done.
You know, I'm about to stand on this one. I'm gonna pull through from Mr. Mud himself. I love Sage. But I gotta see Avoid getting that. You know, Avoid retired from the UBA on a sad note. You know, he's got knocked out 4 times in a row before retirement. But those GRX pens came in clutch, and he is a new man, a new fighter, a new deity, a god. Let's go ahead and look at the standing right there. My bad. Sorry, production just said something in my ear right quick. Production, can you repeat that? Y'all can see the standing predictions. To be honest, I'm a bit of a CTE merchant, so standing positions, I'm assuming who do you think is going to be leading week 1 at the top of the leaderboard. And if, you know, we had to go with the choice, I might just lean towards Team Champions United. Because, you know, Team SHEATH Elite didn't get to fight. This is automatically an exhibition. I feel like Team Champions United might be the leading standing for week 1.
They do have a strong team, I have to say myself, but yeah, I'm keeping in my bag. I'm going with my team, UKFC Youngs. Like I said, we are the crafty vets of this whole entire generation. We're gonna get it done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting on Mr. Mud himself to step in there. Let's hope he's not ducking Mr. Sage.
Oh, he ain't no ducker. I think there might be just some technical difficulties because he'll scrap with anybody no matter what. And I actually can't wait to see this fight. I think it's gonna be really good. I just think Sage might just have the upper hand.
Mr. Mudd saying he's fixing his room. Disney on ice. Oh no. Slight delay right here. Oh. Well, let's just talk about one matchup that we haven't really fully opened. Tomorrow we're gonna be seeing UKFC Unk face off against Team Junk. That's gonna be one hell of a matchup, but I'm gonna go with Team Junk on this one. I'm not gonna lie. Team Junk has put through their promo shoots and everything, just turned me into a fan. I'm kind of rooting for them on this one.
Hey, bro, you gotta watch out, bro. We're gonna come for their necks tomorrow. We're gonna get it done. Shawarma's gonna lead us to victory. I know he will, and you guys are in for a treat. We're the dark horses. I think we're more of a dark horse than the Ring Reapers are in their matchup. So we're gonna pull through. I guarantee it.
Bro, Team Junk is gonna make easy work of y'all, bro. I'm just saying.
Hell no.
Wait, can you go into detail about this, Angel? Like, what makes you think that Team Junk is gonna wash Team UKFC Unks in this fight?
So first of all, Ronan, bro, he's been looking absolutely nasty. I haven't seen him just in his UBA AMA fights, which I believe he hasn't made his debut right in the pro scene yet. He's only had AMA fights.
Yeah.
Okay, so he hasn't. But I've seen him fight in other leagues, bro. He is nasty, bro. His combinations and specifically the speed at which he can switch from body shots to shots to the head so quickly. I mean, I think he alone is he poses probably the biggest threat to your entire team.
But ladies and gentlemen, sorry to interrupt you there, Angel. Production, it is just confirmed. Avoid and Sage are locked and loaded and ready in the lobby, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be heading into this fight right now. No ad break. And I just cannot wait. Let's take it straight back to Team Muzz versus Kage on this one. Ooh. They are both right there in their corners, ready to fight.
All right. These guys are going to throw down. Here we go. Round one. Oh, Avoid and Sage.
Avoid coming out swinging already. You can see Avoid's perspective right there. Avoid looking a little shorter right here. He's going to have to come in real aggressive, swinging that Sage. Both fighters actually swing like crazy. You can see, oh,
big exchanges. Oh, Avoid trying to close in the distance now.
Oh, Sage caught with a left hook. Oh, Sage is down. Sage is down in the first minute.
There it is.
Mud
Avoid with
came through and conquered.
I told you, those strikes could land at any point in time and change the flow. There it is. The first knockdown goes to Avoid in the first round.
Avoid swinging hard, but Sage is a champion. He is a veteran. This man will adapt and bring it back and when needed.
Oh, big left hook there by Sage.
Oh, Avoid's perspective again. You can see him high guarding, looking for some hooks. Sage landed some left hooks there.
Oh, big time shot for Sage.
Stiff jabs and straights there from Sage. You can see him going towards that body. That's what you need to do against Avoid. Disrupt his rhythm, make him think about other stuff. Oh my God, Avoid gets caught again, and he's down by the right hook.
He returns the favor, makes it 1-1. What a big shot to fill Avoid.
Oh my God. Both men 1-1 in the first round. We're not even 2 minutes in. Avoid swinging for the fences.
Yeah, I think he wants that
level
knockdown back. And
change.
there it is.
Level change.
Oh my God.
Avoid is on the horizon for a TKO.
He is hunting for that shit.
Oh my God. I cannot get over this. Avoid's actually about to do it.
Goodness. Oh
my God, he has some hurts.
Avoid has his Sage hurt, forced to clinch.
Oh my God, they're swinging in the middle. strong right hook
Oh
from
my
Avoid, but
God.
Avoid gets caught by Sage there. You can see Avoid's perspective. Oh, Avoid gets chopped. Oh, that was bad. That was bad.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, next knockdown could possibly get the first round TKO.
Both men 2-2 in this fight. The next knockdown will be a knockout. Oh
Sage
my
has
God,
it
Avoid
hurt.
might go out. 20 seconds left in round 1. And that
Oh
is
my.
it. Looks like it was 2 seconds. Avoid in the Sheath blue corner. In the red corner, I mean. Oh my God, what a round. What a round
what
we
a
just saw.
electrifying first round. What do you think both of these fighters have to do HP? I mean, they're basically dead even. They almost got a first round TKO on each other. What do you think they have to do? Either of them.
Honestly, all one of them have to do is be patient. You be patient, you time the other fighter. They're coming in swinging with hooks. You can time that. And you've seen both fighters time each other already with the level changes and they're ending the combinations off with the hook. Disrupting the rhythm is important against these type of fighters. Being, what do you think though? You've been in there. You've been in there with the best. You swung for the fences. What do you think one of these fighters have to do to adjust?
I think I'm gonna go with Sage here. I'm gonna try to give Sage some advice. I think Avoid, we already know Avoid likes to close the distance, put the pressure on and land those big hooks, and that's what he did to get that first knockdown. I think Sage really needs to pump that jab out, keep him at bay, and then land combinations of his own.
Very good there, but you can see both men swinging already in round 2, ignoring all the advice and just going for it. Yep, left, right, and left, right. Not a single jab from either man. Oh, and Avoid gets dropped again.
Early in the second round, too.
See Avoid getting up, disoriented. You see the Kickstarter backers there, too. On the bottom of the canvas.
There's a beautiful ring here we have.
Swinging still. He catches Sage.
Oh,
Sage is on the
Sage is
ropes,
hurt.
getting tagged up on by Mr. Mud. And Mr. Mud drops
the
him.
right hand.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
And that is exactly what we mentioned during the round break, was ending off the hook, the combinations with the hook. 9 times out of 10, it would always land for either of these fighters due to their style. You see Sage's POV here. Looking for that right hand, but that body might be open. Sage might be looking for it.
Yeah, soon he might land a big shot there. And there's a shot to the solar plex.
Yeah, Avoid's getting caught with these right hooks a lot. This is not looking good for Team Muds. Avoid with the stiff jab, blocking that right hand, rolling with it. But he goes back there. You know, he's staying on that center line. He's getting caught a lot. If you're Avoid, you want to be moving around Sage. You can't sit there. You can't stand in front of him.
Avoid landed some big shots there. I think he hurt Sage a moment ago. Oh, he's hurt right now.
Oh.
Sage being forced on the back foot here, trying to look for some big counters.
Avoid looking for some body shots, but none landing at the moment. They're just hunting, and oh my God.
Right hand again. Make that 2-time on the right in round 2. He needs one more knockdown to secure the TKO.
Oh my God. Boy, swinging for the fences still too. If you're his coach, you're not happy what you're seeing with these left and rights. We're seeing vintage Avoid here. This is not the fight Avoid should be fighting.
It's very true, but we spoke about it earlier. I think the more technical fighter might be Sage. I think he might need a fight like this, be able to get knockdowns like this that we're seeing so far. I mean, he is up in this round.
But you're seeing Sage slow down just a little bit. He could be feeling the pace. And now he's pushing through. And that is round 2 down. 2 rounds down. 1 more to go. Avoid might need to catch up and get a TKO to end it.
Look at those names there. The Kickstarter backers. We had that 24-hour live stream for the UBA the other day for the Kickstarter, and we raised a lot of money on that one too.
All the Kickstarters names will be listed on this canvas. Make sure you back the Kickstarter today, ladies and gentlemen. The link will be posted in the chat real soon. But we're 2 rounds down. Angel, what are your thoughts so far of this match we are seeing?
And this shit has been great, bro. I think Ovoid he's been impressing me. He's been getting in the pocket and avoiding taking too much punishment going in. He's getting some knockdowns in. But Sage, of course, when the fight is at his range, when it's a little bit more at distance, he's doing great. I think they're both doing great.
Yep, and here we are with the 3rd and final round.
Right away, no glove touch, I believe.
Both men are going at it. Whether or not KAGE is going forward with the team win, Avoid has to return it and get that moral victory for Team Muds. Oh, and he cannot. Oh, he does it. He did do it. I got confused for a second. I got confused.
Oh my god.
I saw black gloves go down. That's all I saw.
CTE coming in.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the CC from this matchup.
Yeah, and Overwood was hurt at the start of the round too, and he was able to get that one back as soon as Sage started pressuring.
Looking for that jab, but not landing at all. He's barely been throwing those jabs a lot. He's mostly been looking for the hooks, which when you're going against Sage, it's going to be a 50-50. Either you get dropped or he gets dropped when you're throwing those hooks. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to mostly be Sage dropping you.
Hands down by Void.
Oh yeah, Void's getting tagged up here, up on the ropes. Sage is looking for that right hand again, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be looking for a knockdown real soon. Void with his hands down, feeling confident and cocky.
He needs to be careful though. Sage could land a big hand at any point in time. He has him hurt bad.
Oh.
How is he standing?
Void taking a lot of punishment. Oh, there it is.
No.
You gotta keep those hands up. Sage could punish you at any time if he catches those hands low, and that's what he just did right now. Big hook over the top.
Oh my god.
Nice combination by Void.
Oh, Void with the hands down, even right hand. He does not want to get Anderson Silva. See that back POV from Avoid's perspective, a real shaky one.
Oh,
left hook from Sage.
Void was getting pinned against the ropes there for a second. He was getting hurt bad. He needs to be careful.
Avoid has to get the last knockdown just to have that moral victory in this fight. Sage hits his hand. If you're Avoid, you want to put that pace on him right now. You want to push forward. This is the only time you can catch Sage. I think we have a production request to zoom out a little bit in first person.
Oh my god!
The moral victory hits!
In the final second too, Void is able to knock down Sage. What a fight.
Man, what a fight and what a victory for Sage there. But we're going to go back to that war room to see exactly what Fishmonger for Team Muds is going to pick to step in there right up next.
I mean, you start off with Sage. I mean, HP, who do you think is the best pick?
You know, if I'm on Team Muds, I'm looking right at Dirtiest Jordan. I'm looking right at him. I'm going to question if he's available. And if he's available, throw him in there. I want to see Dirtiest Jordan in there if I'm there. But what would you pick, Bingling, in this position? Avoid taking the loss to Sage.
It's really hard, but I think for me, it's between Tomato and Dirtiest Jordan. I might have to roll a few with the Dirtiest Jordan. I feel like he's a perfect pick right now to start off. I mean, not to start off, to come back. You know, avoid unfortunately losing that one. Yeah, Jordan would be my pick for that one.
Bing, you want to go ahead and let the people know who just got picked for Team Kage?
For Team Kage, Clint Steele has been picked to go against. We'll find out soon, but Clint has been picked for Team Kage, ladies and gentlemen.
And it looks like T-Mud's pick has just came in. Mr. Mud himself just said, I picked Jordan. And Jordan versus Clint is going to be the matchup that we are going to see. I cannot wait for this one. Whoa. This is about to be a war. Like, honestly, this is about to be a war.
I mean, we've seen Clint in wars before, like the one with Coach Dave. He knows how to throw down, and so does Jordan. I mean, I just remember even the fights he's lost. That Bodie fight that he had on that fight night headliner. I mean, that was one of the craziest fights I've ever seen. They were just going back and forth. Yes, he did lose it, but he has heart to go on no matter what.
Oh my god, I just cannot get over this at all. You know, even though these fights fell out and these teams fell out today, we are still seeing wars and awesome fights. And that just makes you wonder what is going to go down tomorrow when you see Champions United versus Ring Reapers and UKFC Unks versus Junks. I mean, just real quick before we get into the matchup, can you get y'all's prediction on Champions United versus Ring Reapers just real quick before we head into this matchup?
For me, I think it might be a little bit obvious. I think Champs United is also a great pick to go with, along with like SHEATH Elite. Really stacked team. I mean, we got the light heavyweight champion Nakota. We have, I believe, is that I Am Aura on that list too, and then there's also Adonis. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, both fighters are here. Dirtiest Jordan and Clinton Steele are locked and loaded and ready in that lobby. Let's go ahead and get into this matchup. I just cannot wait anymore. You know, Dirtiest Jordan coming off of a fresh baby. Congratulations, Jordan. You might be looking to adopt a new kid in this ring tonight against Clint Steele.
Yes, congratulations to Jordan. They're about to throw down right now, though. Clint in the gray, Jordan in the pink shorts and the red gloves. Here we go.
Oh, what was that right there? W leak. Just a reminder, production, you can scroll in and out to adjust the FOV. Clint Steele going to that body. Both men going for those jabs. Real technical so far, but Clint got caught with a right hand.
That was a big right hand by Jordan. Oh!
1-2 from Jordan there. Oh, the left hand!
Oh, that was so beautiful. Those straights, you were just talking about it, HP, and there it is. The first knockdown with them being used. I mean, those straights are just always in your face no matter what, and they're hard to get by, too.
If you didn't know about Jordan's power, now you know. Angel, what are you thinking 2 minutes into this matchup?
Yeah, so Jordan is doing exactly what he needs to do. He needs to keep it at range. He knocked him out right at the end of his shot. He had like a fully extended left hand. It was right at the end of his fist. He just needs to keep backing up, circling out, and not let Clint close the distance like he is right now. It's a perfect jab. Perfect
double jab.
That was beautiful.
What is in Jordan's hands tonight? Is that the new meta? Is the new meta having a kid and hopping straight on thrill? The dad power is there living.
Oh my goodness.
That's that old man Papa straight. Shout out Pig Jaw. Heavy jabs there from Jordan. Uppercut hook there. Not really landing there. Oh, uppercut lands right there for Jordan.
Clint needs to be careful here. He is in danger of getting TKO'd here as he is down 0-2 in knockdowns against Jordan right now. Oh,
Angel,
beautiful left hand.
Angel, if you're Clint in this situation, what exactly are you going to do to adjust and adapt and somehow flip the tables on the Jordan?
There is not much to do. I mean, he is getting hit whenever Jordan decides to throw. I guess I would try to stay more active and get in the pocket, land heavy when he's trying to just...
Oh, he's hurt.
I have no idea what I would do, dude. He's getting tagged, bro.
That left hand is landing for Jordan. It is money. We might be seeing a TKO coming up real soon.
Yeah, Jordan just piecing up Clint. Clint trying to cover up here. If he tries to enter the pocket, there's a chance he might get knocked down. I think he is just too tentative to throw
right hook
now.
from Clint. Not much of a reaction on the heavyweight.
Oh! Big shots by Jordan!
Oh, it's over!
Oh my goodness! Ow!
Glorious Jordan! Showing up and
first.
showing out!
Oh my word! Delivered a child
hand.
and then delivers a KO in the first. What a performance by Jordan.
Yeah, the shot selection combined with the range, it was too much for Clint. He couldn't avoid the huge amount of punishment that was coming his way.
Oh my God. I mean, Jordan's left hand was like a magnet to the chin of Clint. I don't know what we need to study. What the hell Golf was giving Jordan? What is in those GRX pens? What is going on? But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get another pick for Team Muds. And we're going to see who is available for this one.
I'm interested to see what is the move here for Muds. I mean, that was a big win there.
These camera
Ladies
angles,
and
by the way,
gentlemen,
it's so sick.
what's up? Hey, I wonder who made those camera angles. I wonder who figured that out. I wonder who did that. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be getting a pick for Team Muds right now. Just real quick, I don't think it came out. Unless he did. I see Tornado highlighted. Did they really put Tornado? Tornado's available? Tornado's available?
Champ. Oh, and
Yeah,
I think I see the next box.
lightweight champion of UBA.
Yep.
Wow.
Woo.
Let's go ahead and get into the picks, though, for Team 5 Great KAGE. Who's it they're going to pick to go up against Tornado? They use Sage. They use Clint. There's one fighter open, and that's the majority UBA owner, Pesta.
Yeah, looking at the roster right now, I think it might have to be Jester. I don't think you want to throw someone that has already just fought recently. That would just maybe just be a mistake on their side. You got to throw in someone fresh like Jester and try to use the range that he has and try to, you know, mix in the shots perfectly using the range.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the pick just came in for the 5 Great KAGE, and the one fighter they have selected will be none other than Contour, the heavyweight prospect and RSVR's finest. This man represented RSVR and they won the Winter Cup and they split over $500 in the prize pool. And can Contour bring it back and win it for the KAGE? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be getting into this matchup real soon. Bing and Angel, what are your thoughts about this matchup? Tornado versus Contour.
I mean, we already know Tornado. He is the champion. He has experience from the UBA, but also you cannot count out Contour. I think Contour, we've seen him fight before. His shot selection and his speed is something to behold. It's insane how he mixes in the shot so perfectly to the body and the speed behind it too. I don't want to count him out too much, but the experience might take over in this one, so I might have to go with Tornado.
What is your pick, Angel?
Yeah, I feel just about the same. I think Tornado, obviously being the champ, the standard at lightweight, he is the best among the shorter fighters. But I mean, Contour, he's a heavyweight, right? So I believe he does have this massive size advantage. We could see something similar to the last fight where the range and the shot selection is just too much for the shorter fighter. And I'll go with Tornado though, but I do think Contour can pull off something crazy here.
And ladies and gentlemen, just before we enter this matchup, we got a very special ringside reporter for this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, Maki Mustad. Welcome up to the ringside reporter. No.
Wait.
We'll be back after this short ad break.
Nice one, HP.
For years, career-ending injuries have forced athletes to walk away too soon, but not anymore. Introducing the GRX Regen Pen, a rapid response regenerative solution. It's designed for accelerated muscle and tissue repair. Galf Biomedical, redefining human limits.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just minutes away from Contour and Tornado. We're just waiting on Tornado to get up in the lobby. Contour is locked. He is ready in that lobby. He is pacing back and forth, warming up. I believe we already get into the predictions, but I feel like we're going to be seeing such a... It might be one-sided. There's definitely going to be one-sided. You have a heavyweight going up against a lightweight. Either you're going to be seeing Tornado catching Contour off his back foot movement and all that the rapid footwork that Contour does, or we're going to be seeing Contour dance around Tornado and just land all those hooks and shots to put him down. It's going to be something we're going to be seeing in just a few short minutes.
You also have to remember, recently, it was also an exhibition, but Tornado does have the experience with fighting someone taller than him in the heavyweight champion himself, Baloob. He was able to get that experience with that exhibition bout in the, was it David and Goliath event. It was champ versus champ, and it was a very good fight. He was able to show that he could still stand and bang in there with a big guy in Baloob. So we got to remember that he still has the experience.
Big guy. And what about you, Angel? Have you fully went into this heavyweight versus lightweight matchup? Not to mention the lightweight is a lightweight champion.
Yeah. So I think I feel like it's gonna be just like a way better version of the last match we just saw. And I agree with you wholeheartedly, HP. I think either Tornado's gonna chop him down like a tree, or Contour will his range will be too much. He'll land at will and he'll just take home a wide victory. I do think it'll probably be wide on either side, whoever imposes their game plan better. So that's what I think.
But if you have to say a name,
Oof.
Which one are you taking to go and walk out of this fight the victor, the winner of it all?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, I would have to take Tornado, the championship experience. I think that weighs heavy, man. I think that that'll help him out here, and I think he'll take the win. There he is, but he's galloping behind us.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you use code SHEATH UBA30 for 30% off, the official sponsor of UBAE Season 1. Shout out Robert Patton and SHEATH Underwear.
I just be grinding every day, can't catch up to me.
I believe you're just getting news now that Avoid wants to step in now that Tornado is taking long enough. Mr. Mud himself just put himself in there.
Oh my god.
Wait, what is going on? How is he there?
Hey, bro, he does whatever he wants. That's why.
So probably even out the playing field a bit more, to be honest.
Avoid saying that Tornado can't fight. He put himself in there. But ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into this matchup right now. Avoid versus Contour. Both of these men fought 2 times on a Winter Cup with Contour taking it 2 times. And Avoid just said before the matchup, rematch, B-word. Avoid is on that type of time and he wants to take out Contour. This is his 3rd and final try. Can he take it back or will Contour be forever Avoid's Alex Pereira? We'll find out right now. Is a screw to zoom working?
Screw?
Ooh, yeah, it is. Now I see it.
You can just click wide. Oh, heavy jab from Contour.
I mean, Avoid, at least he does have the experience with facing Contour twice before in that Winter Cup.
One thing that worked best. Yeah, one thing that worked best for Avoid in the Winter Cup matchup was catching Contour off the timing. Every time Contour goes on a back foot, he tends to drop his right or left, which really opens up that leaping hook from Avoid, which you might be seeing coming up real soon here. As the first round is always Avoid's best round.
Yeah, when he's fresh,
Contour let off
that's always
hooks.
the best.
Jab slipped there from Contour.
Nice head moving by
Avoid with his hands down. The zombie, Avoid, getting rocked by Contour.
The nice shots from Contour. Oh, big hook there by Avoid a moment ago.
Well, we might be seeing some pillows here from Contour. Not much shot. A lot of shots are landing, but not having a reaction on Avoid. And that says a lot when this is a heavyweight versus the lightweight.
Yeah, Contour really likes to impose more of the volume. As you don't see much power come out of him, but he adds up with the damage and he stuns people with the volume.
Oh, heavy hooks there from Avoid. Right hook, but he gets caught in the end of the exchange.
CTE. Ooh, looks like Avoid's trying to close in the distance now. Landing big shots on Contour.
Angel, what are your thoughts so far on this one that we're seeing?
This is a scrap. Contour is doing very well when he's keeping him far, but Avoid is doing an amazing job at closing that distance. You know, he did get hurt a second ago, but I think you rocked him right back. And right now, as you see, he's really just trying to make it dirty in the pocket.
And that's indeed what he needs to do. If he keeps the distance with Contour, that's giving Contour exactly what he needs to win this fight.
Nice jab.
Ooh, nice 2 down the pipe there by Contour.
Avoid looking to end off that combination with the hook, but Contour's defense is there. He's not allowing it whatsoever. He has learned from the past 2 fights against Avoid, but Avoid's landing that right hook a lot now.
A couple right hands landing in close.
That is the first round down. That might be Avoid. I don't know who took that. Off damage. Both men looked real even. It looked real close. I honestly can't even tell. I feel like this is a round where they're off by under 100 damage. 100 or under.
Exactly, because we're seeing the volume coming out of Contour, but also once it gets in close, that's where the big power shots land that, you know, really adds with the damage as well from Avoid. But I might have to give it to Contour. I think he was just landing more, and just the damage adds up with every single punch that's thrown in there.
Said it more better, but they're about to resume right back into the action in about 10 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, reminder that this season is sponsored by SHEATH underwear.
Couldn't have done it without them. Here we go with round 2. Round one was very close. Contour imposing his game plan a little better so far.
Contour looking for that jab. Landing pretty often right there. Avoid taking that reset. You see, what you've been seeing this whole fight is Contour being at range and Avoid having to chase in to get some sort of action like right here. And that really opens up that right hand. All the combinations from Contour, which is why Avoid's getting caught a lot. Against a fighter like Contour, you can't be the one chasing forward because look at this.
Yeah, high volume shots right in the face of Avoid.
Contour has no issue fighting off the back foot whatsoever. And Avoid is hurt.
Avoid, yeah.
Contour staying off that center line, trying to keep the movement to disrupt Avoid's rhythm, which is exactly what he has to be doing. Nice jab there from Contour, keeping that punishment high, keeping it consistent. You see him timing it now. He's playing with his speed. Avoid looking for that left hook, and Contour seeing off on him.
Avoid struggling heavily right now. He can't get any strikes of his going at the moment. Oh, he gets stunned again.
And it's real different when you see it from their perspectives too. You get to see how crowded Avoid feels, what it's like to run right in there with Contour, and from Contour's perspective, you just see, you just see mud. You see the high guard, and you can see why the shots are landing. You can see the openings from their perspective.
Yeah, Contour doing a beautiful job here on the back foot, just teeing off on Avoid. He's coming in here with no setups, he's not setting up with a jab to try to come in and land these big hooks. He's really just going in there. And Contour is doing a beautiful job to counter it.
One of Contour's best weapons in this matchup so far has to be his straights. That, especially that right hand, it's been landing a lot. Well, his rear cross, he's been stance switching this whole fight. Let's go ahead and get Angel's thoughts and opinions so far into round two.
Yeah, so I think Contour is doing an extraordinary job this round of continuing his momentum from the end of the last round, where he kind of try to keep Avoid at a distance. Avoid, the issue is he has to constantly keep trying to chase him and go inside the pocket, but you can't keep that up forever. So Contour, in those moments where they're far away from each other and Avoid is kind of just shelling up, Contour's just picking him off whenever he wants. His hands are just covering his screen. It's brutal.
Oh, Avoid just bite on that feint. That is not looking good. Y'all saw that right there. He dropped his left hand.
Yeah, he's biting on a lot of these. He's becoming a little bit too tentative right now.
Not throwing near enough.
Don't ever count the mud out. He can turn this upside down. He's starting to add up some punishment on Contour.
Exactly what he needs to be doing. Just trying to find the openings.
The size
in the
difference is crazy.
Yeah,
Contour looks like a tree.
He might be down 0-2 right now. I mean, the first round was very close, but that second round, we just saw Contour just completely, just outclassing him from the distance, using the range, using the combinations, mixing in the straights beautifully, especially that right hand that you pointed out earlier, HP. I mean, he's just been on point, I feel like, this whole entire fight. And for Avoid, he really just needs to close in the distance like he's been trying to. I know it's, harder to do. It's easier to be said, but that's what he needs to do. He really just needs to make it a dogfight to try to win this, right?
I think Avoid has to work on the timing of this. When you go back to the Winter Cup, when you go back to that first fight, that first round, Avoid was focused on his timing, and that's where he shunned the most, dropping Contour 1 to 2 times in that fight. With the lead hook as well too. That's really all you have to do. When you go in there chasing against Contour, which he has been doing these past 2 rounds, it has had no success, which led to him getting 6-piece off the back foot from Contour. You got to time him, and you can see Avoid taking a slower approach here, welcoming in Contour. The last thing you want to do is stand there with your high guard, allowing Contour to come in, because against a heavyweight, he's going to have no issues walking you down. And you can see coming into play right now.
Ooh, some combinations from Contour, but Avoid not letting up, putting on the pressure now, landing huge.
Yeah, he has to keep up that pace. He cannot just stay stationary at a distance and let himself get picked off. That's the biggest mistake he's done in this fight so far, is have too many moments like that. Like right now, it's very risky.
Yep, and I like to
there's a
imagine
big
going up
shot.
against, a style like Contour must be frustrating to deal with, especially if you're a shorter fighter. Each time you try to go in, he's off the back foot out of your range, but you're just in his range.
Exactly. Oh, Void also got stunned there a moment ago by Contour.
Right
Of
hook
course,
from
from the
Contour going
back
around the
foot.
guard.
That was beautiful by Contour.
Yep. Avoid does not look like he is in it anymore. Team Muds might be going 1 and 2. Contour looking for those hooks off the back foot. A lot of taps right there.
Ooh, nice jab there by Contour, able to keep the distance to where he wants. He's putting on some pressure now, trying to back up Ovo into the corner.
That lead hook for Ovoid has been open most of the fight. That leaping lead hook. You see Avoid getting caught again. He tends to turtle. Not turtle, but he ducks a little bit and just backs up, which just, if you're Contour, if you're any other fighter, you smell blood when you see that. Virtual blood.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for the
Well, opened up
clarification,
a lot
bro.
of shots.
Yeah, that body shot from Contour just landed right there, adding up the punishment more and
Oh,
more. He just
body
doubled it up.
shots.
He just doubled it up.
Those were clean body shots.
Oh, Void looking unrecognizable
The final
in the last
seconds.
round.
His style was
Oh my
too hard to
God.
maintain for 3 rounds, man. He just let
this-
Contour build up too much momentum.
We might be seeing the doctor check in on that bump on Avoid's right brow. It is looking very comical. I've never seen anything like this. Avoid's pointing down to the middle.
Oh, big
Oh my
exchanges.
goodness!
Oh my God, left and right. What is that?
God, that POV looks funny, dude. I believe Contour took that.
Yeah, Contour is walking away with that fight right there.
And make that 3-0. Contour takes it home again. Beautiful performance.
Contour walking away with that victory over Avoid. Like being said for the third and final time, honestly, that fight was very confusing in terms of damage. You know, I couldn't tell who had that in terms of damage. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be looking into the corner of Team Muds. Pester will be making his pick as Fishmonger is sitting there confused. Pester having some hard thinking on who he's gonna put in. You know, you just use Contour, you have Sage there available, and you also have yourself to put in. I'd like to see some Pester in there. I'd like to see some Jester action in there. But the question is, who would he be fighting on Team Muds? We could have saw Avoid versus Jester. If anybody saw the face-to-face during the UBA 24-hour Kickstarter stream, we could have seen that right there.
It's very true, but you know, Void already going twice, and those fights not looking the best for him. I mean, I think if you try to put in Void one more time, it won't look too good for that team.
Yep, and we just got their pick right now. The fighter that will be representing the 5-grade Kage
Legend.
is none other than UBA majority owner Jester. Stepping in there, he's putting himself in to fight against Team Muds. But now we get into Team Muds right here. Fishmonger, who will he put in to face off against Jester?
Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. Jester he has so many problems to oppose to all these fighters on this whole entire roster. I mean, he is a legend. He is a vet. He knows how to mix in all the shots in his arsenal. I mean, who are you gonna pick? HP, who do you think they're gonna pick right now to go against Jester?
It's not a matter of who I think they're gonna pick. It's a matter of who I know they're gonna pick. Because, ladies and gentlemen, none other to step in against Jester will be dirty as Jordan. Jordan versus Jester right now is going to be happening. Oh
my goodness.
my.
This fight's gonna be
Jester and Jordan. I cannot believe that. That is a matchup many people have been wanting to see in the UBA, and a matchup that could be happening in the future.
It's a good fight. 2 heavyweights, right?
2 heavyweights.
Indeed.
2 top-ranked heavyweights. This is gonna be good, yeah.
But before we head into this matchup, while we wait for both fighters to get in here, let's just break down the last couple fights we just saw. I mean, being an Angel, do y'all have anything to start off with?
I mean, we could start off with the most recent one. Contour really just put on a performance after the very close first round. After that one, and then in the last 2 rounds, he was just picking apart Ovoid. That was something beautiful to see. We saw the straights down the pipe, you know, just giving Ovoid different looks and just hitting him with the hooks itself, you know. I mean, it was insane by Contour. That was a beautiful performance.
Yeah, I agree. That was a perfect display of how to just pick apart a short fighter as a taller fighter. And like being said, the first round was close. Jordan was exchanging in the pocket a lot, but then he completely neutralized the Ovoid for the rest of the fight and put on a masterclass.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be heading into this fight real soon after we get a closer look at a trailer for UBAE.
Ringside Beyond can finally call themselves the best league in the world, and they will take home $500.
Will there be any team to give RSVR a run for their money next season? Here we are. Jordan in a pink gear in the blue corner, Jester in the red corner with his iconic yellow gloves and green and black shorts.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, both men instantly pointing down at the middle, getting ready to swing at each other. Oh, okay. Jordan pointed down to the middle. Jester points down to the middle. Jordan says no. You see Jester eating a right hand from Dirtiest Jordan already in this matchup. This is going to be one hell of a technical fight. It's going to be a technical brawl that we're going to be seeing. You can see Jester landing that left hook already on Jordan. Angel, what are your thoughts of this matchup? 2 top 3 heavyweights going at it.
Yeah, the 2 top contenders in the heavyweight division. Jester has the experience. He's an all-timer in my opinion. And so far, we're seeing a good technical brawl. I think that's a perfect way to describe it. They're both not being too careless and putting their hands down too much, but they're both, you know, in their shot stop.
Yep, you can see Jester pawing with that glove at Jordan, just, you know, keeping that frame on him. And ladies and gentlemen, that works in this game now. Oh, heavy
nice
left
body
hook from
shot.
Jordan. Oh, and Jordan's down.
Oh, big shots from Jester. Oh my goodness, what a combination by Jester to put down Jordan in the first round.
Would have thought.
I think for Jester, what he needs to do most here, we already know Jordan has those strong straights. I think he needs to get by the straights, try to land the hooks, not exchange the straights, because exchanging straights with Jordan is not a good idea. He's putting on the pressure
you
now.
See Jordan teeing off on Jester here, looking for those hooks, but Jester's returning it.
Oh!
Putting Jordan back on the ropes. Oh, no look shot there from Jester, showing off. Jester is feeling himself. But y'all know that there's 2 more rounds after this. And it's Jordan and Jester. Anything could happen in here. You could be seeing a knockout.
I would say
Jordan
early
doubled
on
that
there's a
stiff
lot
jab.
more movement. I would say early on there's a lot more movement from Jester getting around the straights, like you mentioned earlier. The straights are one of Jordan's strong suits, so he's just trying to get around, land the hooks. He's doing a good job so far.
Oh, that jab has been money for him, though. And if you're Jordan, you probably favor your right hand in the orthodox, knowing that you're a southpaw going up against Jester. And Jester is doing everything good, keeping Jordan busy with a lot of damaging shots. And Jester could just coast this whole round. He has the 10-8 so far, but he's choosing to swing with the right hand.
Oh, big right
Rocks
hand
him.
by Jester.
Jester, the veteran, the former GOAT, the heavyweight champion, the former heavyweight champion, might I add.
Nice right on the exit.
Jordan still putting on the pressure.
Putting on some head movement. He goes down, and Jordan returns it.
And that's exactly what Jordan needed. He was searching for that knockdown for so long, just constantly on the pressure. He got tagged a moment ago. But either way, he kept it going, and he was able to get that knockdown back. What a moment for Jordan.
We are being spoiled. We are just being spoiled today with what we're seeing here.
Correct.
Oh my God. You can see Jordan just sitting there, taking some water, drinking some BioSteel.
Getting his energy up. This fight has been back and forth. It's been like a boat, just going back and forth between the fighters. There was a knockdown by Jester to start off the fight, and then Jordan was able to get that one back in blood late in the round 2. I mean, what a close first round to start us off. We'll see how the second round goes for both of the fighters here. Who will impose the game plan first? Here we go.
Second round, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes will be on the clock for this one right here. You can see Jester already. Oh, he got caught bad.
Showboating here.
Stiff jabs from Dirtiest Jordan. He eats that right hand with the left hook by Jester. Jester doubling up the jabs. That right hand is sneaking in a lot for Jester.
Ooh, nice left hand there. A nice jab again there by Jester.
Good jab. And you can see the distance control by Jordan as well too. Before he jabs, he steps in, steps out, and then jabs and then steps right back out to get out the distance. It's like he's trying to get your timing. He's figuring it out. But against an always adapting veteran of the sport. Head movement from Jester.
Beautiful work by Jester to evade those shots.
Oh my God, look at that slip. Jester reminiscent of Muhammad Ali. And I'm not talking about Warden.
Ooh, Jester got caught there a moment ago.
This is exactly the game plan you have to fight if you're Jester. You gotta keep moving. You cannot stand there. When Jordan stiffs you with that jab and he keeps adding it up, that's all he needs to know, is if that jab connects, it's over.
Ooh, nice right hand there by Jordan, backing up Jester a little bit now.
Heavy body jabs as well from Jordan, getting a range of distance. Real useful punch that is.
Nice.
Nice shots through the guard by Jordan.
Left hook, left hook. Oh my God!
There it is!
Yeah, Jordan doing much better this round at being able to manage the distance and picking his shots when Jester's just moving his head. And then the first round, Jester was doing really good at it, but Jordan, I think he figured it out here late. He's landing at will almost. Pushing.
Ooh, nice straight combination there by Jester. Oh, big hook over the top there.
What we're starting to see now is Jordan starting to gain leverage and starting to pick it up. It looks like Jester's slowing down just a little bit. And if many of y'all know, when you spar Jordan, even if it's a spar or a fight, trying to match that pace is tiring in itself. And we could be seeing Jester feeling it just a little bit. But we always know second win is always there. And that being a veteran like Jester, there's always room for adapt.
The final seconds of the round. Jester trying to look for that knockdown back. Might be a little too late though. Jordan might walk away. And he
Left hook
does
from
with a 10-8.
2 rounds down, 6 minutes down, 3 more to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Bing and Angel, can we get y'all's active predictions of what will go down in this third and final round, or what they should do in this third and final round?
I'll go ahead. I think Jordan is doing a much better job at picking his shots. He I think you had mentioned this earlier, that he just has a very constant pace. He's been fighting the same practically the entire time. Jester's movement is slowing down a tiny bit. He's leaving himself a little too open. Jordan is capitalizing on those openings, and he's landing some really good shots here.
I have to agree with Angel. I think the movement is slowing down a bit for Jester, and Jordan keeping up the same pace throughout the first 2 rounds, probably throughout the third too. I think Jester really needs to make sure he is woke for this third and final round. He cannot be, letting his hands down just because he's getting tired. He has to keep that guard up, because Jordan's always going to be in his face no matter what.
Yeah, he has to hit that second win, like HP said, because I think this round either decides it all, or actually I'm not sure, but yeah.
You see that left hook going around the guard of Jester from Jordan there. Starting to pick up that left hand.
Oh,
and Jester's starting to feel some more punishment. And a real risky move here from Jester, fighting off the back foot while you are hurt and tasting punishment. Jordan missing that 1-2. You can see the shots from his perspective, what it's like to face off against Jester.
He has him hurt again. Jester on the back foot, on the retreat.
Oh, he eats a right hook though. I mean, a left hook off the combination from Jester. And you're starting to see Jordan look for that cross way more in this round. Like right there, and it is landing a lot actually.
Literally called it.
Left
He
hook on the
lands it
chin.
again. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Jordan keeping up the same pace, and he knocks him down. Oh my goodness.
It's virtually the same story as the last round. Jester just cannot move as intelligently anymore as he did in the first round, and he is just paying the price. Big combinations from Jordan.
Jester struggling a lot here with the pace of Jordan, and just all the
Off the
straights
rip.
coming through. He lands again with that left.
Jester's teammate Sage in the chat clutching his pearls after seeing that knockdown. Team chemistry is there. You see Jordan blocking all those shots from oh my god, that slip.
That was beautiful.
And you can see Avoid talking in the chat. If you recall from the face-to-face, Avoid said, I'm gonna get Jordan on you. I'm not fighting, I'm gonna get Jordan on you. And it's happening right now in front of our very eyes.
Exactly. Jordan really just putting it on Jester right now. Jester's having a hard time. He lands a combination there though.
Jester's hunting for that knockdown back. He is moving forward.
And that is exactly what you want to do. You want to leave everything you have in there. And especially in a matchup like this, you have a point to prove. And that is exactly what Jester is doing.
Jordan hurt.
Teeing off on
Nice
Jordan.
combinations here from Jester.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't count Jordan out whatsoever. That slip and a move there from Jester starting to catch up on him. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh,
my
nice double
God.
jab there by Jordan. Following up with the left hand. Final seconds of the round. And
Nice.
Oh my god. What? Oh my god. And a move there from Jester starting to catch up and in.
Jordan straights have just been the story of this entire fight, dude. Jester cannot avoid them.
We might have just seen him walk away with that. We might have just seen him walk away with that. Was that the buzzer? Was that the steal?
Oh my goodness.
What a fight.
Even the officials are confused. They don't even know. They can't even believe what just happened.
Like Angel said, it was just a straight. That was the story the whole entire time. I mean, Jordan, just, what a performance after that first round, and just coming out of nowhere, just like putting on the pace continuously. It was beautiful.
Yeah, no, that was insane.
You can see Avoid, Mr. Mud himself saying whatever the team is called was easy work. Oh my god. I believe that makes it 2-2 now?
2-2. Very, very impressive performance.
Gonna be having a confirmation. Look like the officials are coming right up to us with the scorecards to let us know exactly what just went down. And it is confirmed that Jordan did take the matchup, making it 2-2. They have one more pick to get in there. This is the Hail Mary. They have one more to go. Either team, if they get this victory, they walk away with that. Well, KAGE already have the win from the forfeit. But this will be a moral victory for Team Mutts if they get it down. They get to say, yeah, we might have had the forfeit, but we beat y'all. We still beat y'all. Yeah, Pester did try to pay us off to say that, you know, he won. Oh, wait, it might have been game actually. Avoid did win against Sage. That might have been game. Bigling, what a mistake you made. Come on.
I wasn't fully confident, but I could have heard someone earlier said it was 3-0 or
oh yeah, that was me.
I guess after so or sorry, 2-0. I'm
Maki saying we so used to avoid losing.
Avoid the goat though.
He is the goat, honestly, actually. But now, what is life been like? Gentlemen, welcome back to the 2 weeks. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analyst desk. It is me, 1HP, with Bingling and Angel, and we have just seen what went down in that exhibition. Team Mutts taking it 3-0. 3-0. I mean, even though they had the forfeit loss from not having their starters, they still put through in this exhibition and managed to wipe the floor with KAGE. And I mean, what are y'all's thoughts and opinions on this matchup?
I mean, the clear MVP being like Jordan. Jordan put on a clinic this evening. Am I right, guys? I mean, just straight down the pipe were just so active. He beat Jester at like, it was just insane. I don't know. I had no words for it. It was just beautiful performance.
Yeah, no, Bing stole the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say the words MVP was definitely Jordan, man. He not only did he fight back to back, he took home both victories and he set a killer pace on both fighters. He put up master classes in both the fights, and overall impressive, nice, fun day of fighting. I think all the matches went really, really well.
But before we continue, let's go ahead and welcome a special guest that's behind the camera. Let's go ahead and welcome Maki onto the desk. We want to get his thoughts and opinions right here. Maki, there you are. Let's go ahead and make sure you are unmuted in VR chats. Go ahead and walk up here, sir. Let me shake your hand. Welcome to the desk. You go ahead and take your seat.
And I've been waiting for this.
Maki, how are you feeling seeing Mudds walk away 3-0 with that upset?
Yo, I'm proud of them. I mean, what can I say? They put on a masterclass. You know, Void really impressed me today, the way he was fighting. He hasn't really touched the game much, but man, it just looked like he didn't really take a break at all.
And apologies on that, to correct myself. It was 3-1, not 3-0, 3-1.
3-1.
Consort did beat Avoid in there. But let's just get into the more important news. You know, that Team Sheath Elite versus RAGTAG fight. We could have been seeing it. Maki, what happened?
What happened? Listen. Do you want my analyst answer or do you want my fighter answer?
I want your real answer. What happened, Maki?
Listen. From our end, we were all ready to fight. We were super excited. We've been working hard, you know, feeling great. And then, you know, we got the disclosure that they couldn't roster a starting lineup. We were confused. Apparently, one of their fighters was not available because he didn't have space to fight. You know, it's pretty interesting because this is a room scale esports. You got to have room to fight, and there was a lot of check-ins done. So, you know, it feels a little out of nowhere to us. You know, like honestly, yes, you know what I'm gonna say. I think maybe someone's ducking. Hey, I'm not gonna say they're ducking. Maybe one person is. Who knows? But
Maki, what does the team feel like? You know, sorry to interrupt you, but what does this feel like? Y'all were prepped and ready to fight, and there's no opponent to fight.
Mad. The team was mad. The team was mad. We couldn't believe it. Actually, we could believe it, but we were still mad. You know, Smoking them said it probably would happen.
Oh my God. That is just, I mean, being an Angel, what did y'all think about that too? The fallout and just everything that we could have saw.
I mean, dude, I'm so mad. I was so, like, that was my most anticipated fight other than was it what we just had right now, the two teams going against each other. I was very looking forward to see Team Sheath Elite and how their incredibly stacked team was going to hold up against the underdogs. I mean, it just really sucks to see how that fell out. I was so excited for it, man.
Yeah, but you know, even though the fallouts happened today, oh yeah, my bad, Angel, you can go real quick.
You good? I was gonna basically say the same thing. Yeah, I think any fallouts happening are just very unfortunate. You know, I would have loved to see some more fights, and yeah, definitely very sad that they weren't able to make it.
Oh boy, do I have some more news for you, cameraman. Go ahead and put that to my handsome gingerbread man face. Because ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow at the same time at 5 Eastern, we're going to day 2 where all the teams will be showing up. All the fighters will be showing up. Team Champions United versus Team Ring Reapers. And after that, we'll see Team UKFC Unks versus Team Junks. Tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be having all those fights lined up for y'all. And don't forget, next week on Thursday and Friday, all these teams will fight. And I'm kind of worried about, you know, Team Sheath Elite's opponents for next week. You know, these fighters are not fight this week, and they're mad. They want to fight. But ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, back to Kickstarter today. We already have raised the goal of $3,400. Go ahead and look at this board right here too. These are the stretch goals, ladies and gentlemen. And we mentioned it on the live stream, on the 24-hour live stream. Each goal that is hit, we will be running another 24-hour stream. We're gonna ignore that little piece of sprinkle ball right there. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all tune in for that, and back to Kickstarter in general. I just wish we saw it there. But yeah, go ahead and visit UBAesports.com as well to the official website to see the scheduling of all the upcoming weeks. But ladies and gentlemen, I am 1HP, and these were your hosts and commentators, Maki Avoids, Bingling, and Angel. Any closing words from y'all, gentlemen?
Well, not really. I hope everyone has a good day. There was a lot of good fights here. Even though they were just exhibitions, we were happy to have them. They kept us entertained. Thank everyone for fighting and showing up. We love you guys.
Luck, everyone. Good luck.
Good luck. See y'all later. And Jay Baca is Bing's dad.
Yeah, let me go ahead and sign the camera off. Someone make an edit of this. Make a UBAE edit of this. See y'all guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. UBAE.
That was tough.
Bing, shut up.
Now, what has life been like, you know, living in this house? You've been here for 2 weeks. You've been training hard. How's that been like?
Hasn't been like the best cooking, but I guess you gotta eat what you gotta eat to succeed, I guess. Toilet got clogged a couple times, but other than that, you know, just been getting to work at elevation and improving the cardio, which is needed to succeed in a room scale play space. I think we beat a good chunk of those teams. I think we can secure a spot in the playoffs at least.
Yeah, I think for this tournament, we're just going to go out there and be able to outdraft every other team. It worked for me during the Winter Cup. I got every matchup that I wanted every single time. So I'm going to apply that to this tournament and get the win.
Who I want the most? You know, Sage was my very first UBA loss, so that would be nice to get back. And Pester is my most recent draw, so that would also be nice to get back. They're both really good fights. They're fun to fight. What I predict for the fights is they're going to be wars. They're not going to be easy, but at the end of the night, all three of their fighters are going to be sleeping. And it is what it is. It's just how it's going to go.
None of these teams can handle me. None of these teams can handle the team. And I mean, after I whoop all these teams, Rotown, I'm coming for that belt for you. I told you I was going to come for you after I whoop Bing. I told you they needed something to prove. I proved it, and I'm going to prove to you that you're not that good. And I'm going to whoop you March 28th.
I don't see anyone out there that could outdraft me or come up with plans to beat us. They might get us in an individual fight, but across a best of 5, you're not going to outdraft me.
Will there be any team to give RSVR a run for their money next season?